Hello, and welcome to another Ask Cheeky. I'm Elliot Brecht with the Cheeky Scientist, and today's question comes from Grace Pickell, and they ask, what kind of resume should I use for industry? Well, we found through a bunch of different research that there's different types of resumes and there's different times when you're going to want to use them. So we've initially have our sort of gold standard, which is basically taking that CV and condensing it down to 2 pages so that it's super easy to navigate through, highlighting in your summary at the top those skills that you want to go to catch the attention of the recruiter and the hiring manager so that they'll read through the rest of that resume to get you into that position and actually get you that interview. And what we have found that like this works generally very well for most positions. However, we found that there's a couple other types of resumes, and these all sort of really depend on the position that you're targeting. So we found the sidebar or one-page resume. So this is condensing even those 2 pages down to 1 page to make it even more easily digestible. So it's right in front of you. And this works well for positions like an MSLA or medical science liaison, for data science, positions sort of like this, which are actually a little more front facing and you want someone who's able to get to the point really quickly. Also, another type of resume that we have found has worked really well is that functional resume. And this is for someone who wants to go over and highlight those skills that they have where they don't necessarily have what they feel is more in industry ready experiences. So you're able to translate over your project management skills, your writing skills, your other types of transferable skills into blocks and chunks so that the skills are listed instead of listing out all of your experience chronologically, because sometimes not, people are going to have some gaps in their resume, and this is not a hindrance. You just have to phrase it slightly differently. There's other types of resumes like a recruiter resume or different things to really catch the paint on who it is that you're trying to target and how you want it to go across. And so, like I said, that gold standard is going to basically condense down your, however many pages, 5, 7, 20-page CV down to that 2-page resume. And this is going to actually highlight the things so that you're going to catch the attention, because initially a person looking at your resume is only spending, 5 to 7 seconds, and you want to catch their attention so they'll look through things more in depth. Or we also have like the 1 page or the sidebar. This is condensing it even more and highlighting those skills in a way that's even more easily digestible for positions sort of like an MSLA or data science, which are really great hot jobs right now. Or you can also go through and switch over to that functional resume. And that's for people who have might have gaps in their chronological resume, or they want to go over and be able to highlight some sort of specific skills, like I said, like your project management or your writing or team building, those sort of things where you want to highlight those sections. And this is a transferable skill, and this is all of the ways that I've earned it. So you've got to depend on what you're doing. Same thing for like a recruiter resume. So it really depends on what type of position in industry you want to target. It's not really about the skills that you have. It's how you then portray them to the hiring manager, to the recruiters, so that they will then look at your stuff further. So this takes us to the end of the Ask Cheeky. Head over to phdsgethired.com to learn more about our flagship program, getting PhDs hired in the Cheeky Scientists Association. And always, remember your value as a PhD and keep thinking and acting like an industry professional. Bye, guys.